The cold, dark waters of Lake Michigan have guarded an extraordinary secret for thousands of years. Beneath the waves, where sunlight barely penetrates and the pressure of the deep creates an environment hostile to human exploration, lies one of the most perplexing archaeological discoveries of our time. This is the story of how a routine survey mission uncovered evidence of an advanced ancient civilization that predates recorded history in North America. A discovery so revolutionary that it challenges everything we thought we knew about the continent's prehistoric past. In the summer of 2007, marine archaeologist Mark Hawley and his team from Northwestern Michigan College were conducting what should have been a mundane survey of the lake bed near Traverse City. Using state-of-the-art side-scan sonar equipment to map underwater features, they expected to find the usual shipwrecks and geological formations that dot the Great Lakes. But when their equipment began displaying readings of unnatural geometric patterns nearly 40 feet below the surface, the researchers immediately knew they had stumbled upon something extraordinary. As the first blurry sonar images took shape on their monitors, the team saw what appeared to be a perfect circle of massive stones, each carefully positioned at precise intervals. The central feature was a colossal boulder estimated to weigh over 5.5 tons, roughly the size of a small car, with what looked like deliberate carvings on its surface. The arrangement bore an uncanny resemblance to European megalithic sites like Stonehenge, yet here it was in the depths of an American freshwater lake, thousands of miles from any known ancient stone circle. When divers finally descended to investigate, they entered what felt like another world. The cold, dark waters reduced visibility to just a few feet, their flashlights cutting through the gloom to reveal the astonishing structures. The stones, some standing upright and others lying flat, formed a precise circular pattern about 40 feet in diameter. Each megalith showed clear signs of human modification: straight edges that couldn't occur naturally, perfectly flat surfaces, and strategic placement that defied random chance. But the most breathtaking discovery came when they examined the central boulder. Etched into its surface was what appeared to be a detailed carving of a mastodon, an Ice Age elephant-like creature that went extinct in North America over 10,000 years ago. The carving showed remarkable anatomical accuracy, complete with the animal's distinctive high-domed head and curved tusks. This single image would become the most controversial aspect of the entire discovery, as it suggested the site might be far older than initially believed. Radiocarbon dating of organic material trapped between the stones placed the structure's construction at approximately 2500 BCE, making it contemporary with some of the world's most famous ancient monuments. Yet this dating created more questions than answers. Conventional archaeology maintains that during this period, the Great Lakes region was inhabited only by small bands of nomadic hunter-gatherers who lacked the social organization and technical knowledge to create such sophisticated stone structures. The astronomical alignments found at the site only deepen the mystery. Preliminary measurements suggested the stones were positioned to mark solstices and equinoxes, indicating their builders possessed advanced knowledge of celestial movements. Some stones appeared to align with specific stars that would have been important navigational markers thousands of years ago. This level of astronomical sophistication was unheard of in North America during this time period. Perhaps most puzzling of all was the question of how the structure ended up underwater. Geological records show that Lake Michigan's water levels have fluctuated dramatically over the millennia, but current estimates suggest the area shouldn't have been submerged until at least 1500 BCE. This leaves a gap of nearly 1,000 years between when the structure was built and when it was supposedly covered by water, a discrepancy that geologists and archaeologists still can't reconcile. The discovery sent shockwaves through the archaeological community when it was first announced. Mainstream scholars reacted with skepticism, some dismissing it as a natural rock formation despite the clear evidence of human modification. Others acknowledged its significance but cautioned against drawing sweeping conclusions without further study. A small but vocal group of researchers saw it as potential proof of transoceanic contact in ancient times, pointing to the striking similarities between the Lake Michigan stones and European megalithic sites. Local Native American tribes, when consulted about the discovery, responded with quiet recognition. Elders from the Anishinaabe people spoke of ancient oral traditions that mentioned the stone circles built by the old ones in places now underwater. Some tribal historians identified the mastodon carving as representing Mishipeshu, the powerful underwater links of their creation stories. This cultural connection suggests the site may have been an important ceremonial location long before European contact. Despite its obvious archaeological importance, the underwater stone circle remains largely unexplored and poorly understood. The site's depth, combined with Lake Michigan's notoriously poor visibility and strong currents, makes detailed study extremely challenging. Only a handful of dives have been conducted since its discovery, each limited by the harsh conditions. More advanced underwater archaeology techniques, like 3D photogrammetry mapping, have yet to be applied to the site. The lack of comprehensive research has fueled speculation and controversy. Some theorists propose the structure could be evidence of a lost advanced civilization in ancient North America, while others suggest it might indicate transatlantic contact thousands of years before Columbus. More conservative archaeologists maintain it was likely built by early indigenous peoples whose technological capabilities we've underestimated. What makes the Lake Michigan stones particularly fascinating is their potential connection to other unexplained underwater structures across the Great Lakes. Scattered reports from commercial divers and fishermen describe similar formations in Lakes Huron and Superior, though none have been properly documented. Some researchers believe these could represent an extensive network of ancient sites, possibly marking trade routes or ceremonial centers from a forgotten era of North American prehistory. As the stones continue their silent vigil beneath the waves, they serve as a humbling reminder of how little we truly know about ancient America. Each new piece of evidence raises more questions than answers. Who were these sophisticated builders? How did they move and position multi-ton stones without metal tools? Why did they carve an image of an animal that had been extinct for millennia? And most importantly, what other revolutionary discoveries might lie hidden in the Great Lakes depths, waiting to rewrite our understanding of the ancient past? The answers may forever change our perception of North America's prehistoric cultures, if we're willing to challenge conventional wisdom and pursue the truth wherever it leads. Until then, the underwater stone circle remains one of archaeology's most tantalizing mysteries, a silent sentinel from a forgotten age, waiting beneath the cold waters of Lake Michigan for its secrets to be revealed.